Hi there, I'm John Lincoln with Ignite Visibility, and today I'm going to teach you how to target keywords in your content marketing so that it doesn't compete with the rest of your website. Okay, so targeting keywords in content marketing opposed to the rest of your website is always a great idea, but it actually offers some challenges that you might not be aware of. For example, say you optimize one of the pages on your blog, which you're doing your content marketing on, for a really big term, and then that page ends up ranking really high for that term and the rest of your website doesn't. That can have a major effect on your online business because the page that you target in your content marketing can have lower conversion rates than a potential page that you could have targeted on the rest of your website on another template. So when it comes to content marketing and when it comes to targeting keywords inside of your content marketing, yes, you absolutely want to do it, but you need to be really deliberate in how you do this, and it's very important that you think of your website in segments. So if you're thinking of your website in segments and you know that you want to target specific keywords in specific areas on specific templates, by doing that, you're going to allow the right pages to rank in the right place in Google, and you're going to have higher conversion rates, generate more leads, revenue, whatever your goal is on your website, and that's going to allow you to be more successful online. So when it comes to websites, there's 5 different types of website models. There's websites for branding, there's websites for lead generation, there's websites for e-commerce, there's websites for publishing, and then there's information-based sites. So those are the main types of websites. And when you're thinking of these different types of sites, you always want to think about the different segments of those sites and how you're going to target keywords in each of the buckets. When we're thinking about service sites, for example, and a service site that's potentially trying to do lead generation, what you're going to want to do is make sure that on your main service pages, you're targeting your highest converting terms that are going to drive the most business for your website. Now, what you're going to want to do inside of your content marketing is make sure that you're targeting how-to terms, you're targeting frequently asked questions, you're targeting terms that are generally things that people are seeking out information on that are a little bit less actionable than the main terms that you would target on your core service pages. And that's a really important distinction that can result in conversions being higher or lower on your site. Okay, so just a couple more thoughts when you're creating these strategies. So make sure that you're really deliberate in what you're targeting on your content marketing. That's a great place just for people to find out general information, for you to target long tail queries, for you to answer questions, and make sure on the rest of your website that you're being really, really deliberate and you're targeting your core terms. For example, if you are a lead generation site and you are offering a service, on those service pages, target your main terms. And then on the content marketing pages, target your main information-based terms and the terms that answer questions. If you're on an e-commerce site, you want to make sure that your categories are targeting broad terms, your subcategories a little bit more niche, and so on and so forth. And then on your product page, you're actually targeting the product. But on your blog, you might want to target terms that would review the product, like the product name review, how-tos about the product, and things like that. So make sure to keep that in mind, and then also terms like best and things like that, terms that adhere to longer lists are also great for your content marketing. And always make sure that when you are doing content marketing and you're targeting terms on this side of your website, that you've got a conversion rate optimization strategy in place there. You want to make sure that you're firing exit pop-ups, that you're firing just general pop-ups to nudge people further down into your funnel. And when you fire those pop-ups, that those pop-ups go to a deliberate user journey where that customer is taken through a series of steps that's going to allow them to better convert. A lot of people use third-party tools like Unbounce or something like that for that process. So that's it for today. As far as targeting terms inside of your content marketing, make sure you're really deliberate about what you want every single page on your website to rank for so that you can have more success online. Good luck to you.